The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like having conversations like this. They're always, what's the word? Disgusting is what's on my mind. I guess I didn't put it in the right context, but these conversations are always disgusting to me, but we got to have them because we got to clean this world up. Yo, the more I look around as Louis C.K., the famous comedian, has been accused of just disgust, right? Pulling his penis out, masturbating in front of women that he invited back to his hotel room, and they thought they were just having a party or whatever, and Louis C.K. saying, I'm just gonna pull my penis out and get naked in front of you. Disgusting to me, some of this stuff that we hear. And I realized, you know, in the last year or two, we done got a lot of comedians out of here. We done got Cosby on out of here. Louis C.K., we done got him on out of here. Yo, we got a lot of actors out of here. We getting people out of here. We are getting sick people out of here. And there are many other sick people in this world who ain't celebrities. So I've come to the conclusion that this world is just a sick place. This country specifically is a sick world, a sick place. And, you know, this story about Nicki Minaj's brother is, it's a hip hop element to it because Nicki Minaj is involved. Let me make this clear. This is not Nicki Minaj's fight. We don't need to, this shouldn't be a time to criticize Nicki Minaj. If your brother or sister does something, that's a grown man, right? That's on him. That's not on Nicki. She didn't do it. I don't think she promoted that type of behavior. You know, I don't think there should be a conversation where people are throwing shots at Nicki Minaj right now. It's not the time nor place. For those who don't know, her brother, Mr. I want to get his name correct, Jelani Maraj, has been convicted in a child rape case yesterday. All right, it's predatory sexual assault with raping repeatedly an 11-year-old girl at his Long Island home. The verdict came in on Thursday. He has 25 to life. He's 38 years old. Obviously he's going to appeal. This happened when this girl was 10. She said she was repeatedly assaulted over 8 months at 20, or maybe 12 or 13. She said it happened over 8 months in her 2015 at Maraj's home in Baldwin. Prosecutors are saying DNA evidence supports the allegations. The girl's younger brother testified that he once witnessed this assault. The Jelani's lawyers, pretty much their case is that the rape allegation was concocted by the girl's mother as part of a scheme to get Nicki Minaj to pay $25 million in hush money. I don't know what I believe, man, and it's not for me to believe anything. I was not fair, and I will say this: it is a very sick thing. And if this man did this to this girl, I hope he gets everything that he deserves in prison. I hope he gets everything. He'll spend the rest of his life in prison pretty much. He'll be 63, 64 if he gets the least amount sentence, which is 25 years. He'll pretty much spend the rest of his life in prison, I'm sure of it. This is disgusting. What are some of the words I want to say? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't prepare this one. This is just like speaking from the heart because our kids are the future, and we got a lot of sick men in this world. Is he one of them? He's been convicted as one of them. I don't know for a fact what he did or didn't do. There is always the thought in the back of my mind, like, as much as I am for the victim, I've watched a lot of Law and Order, and I know Law and Order is just TV, but it's based on true stories. SVU, by the way, we love our Benson right around here. But I've watched enough Law and Order to see that a lot of people, this show is based on true stories. I see a lot of people lie about this and make their children get in front of the podium and tell lies for silver suits, for money. I think there's some sort of relationship that took place between this man and this child's mother, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, the way you think about stuff, and you like, dang. When somebody gets convicted for 25 years, the first thing I say is, I hope he did it, right? Not because I'm insensitive to the kid. I'm saying at this point, I hope he did it because I hope we're convicting the right person. Like, we're convicting this man and he really did it because his life is gone now. You know, if he did it, throw him under the jail. But I just hope we getting this thing right, because there are a lot of, as many sick men as there are in this world, there are a lot of other sick women in this world as well who get back at men, and men do it too. People get back at each other in spite because you don't want to be with them because you're successful, you know. And I just hope this brother really did do what he's been accused of and convicted of now, because that's his life. It's over now. They found DNA evidence. That was the main thing, because I was told at one point the juries are at a standstill over the last couple of days. Trial lasted, what, like 4 or 5 days, a couple weeks, something like that. They were at a standstill. The only thing they had to go back on was the DNA evidence that was found, I believe, on Mr. Maraj's pants. And look, man, hey fellas, I want y'all to proceed with caution. Like, if you're a sick person, this ain't for you. But for all my men who are good human beings, and I'm not saying this is the situation, I'm just speaking generally here. All my good brothers out there, you need to be careful, man, at what age you date some of these women. And if you have no intentions on wifing some of these women with these mothers, you might want to stay away from that, because you could be the one that gets put in one of these in a situation. And I'm not saying that is the situation, because if he did this, throw him under the jail. But I think it's always tough to get into a situation with somebody who has kids, because if things hit the fan, you can see stuff happen or stories get concocted like he's accusing them of. Don't put yourself in that situation. We won't even end up here, right? Again, if he did this, I don't want to victim blame here. Throw his ass under the jail. I just don't know. And for situations like this, not necessarily this story, I always leave it saying that guy's probably a sick person, but I just don't know 100% because I wasn't there. We don't got nothing on camera, and that, you know what I mean? And that really scares me about the society that we're going forward. Again, throw all these sexual predators under the jail if they are. But he's a guy who doesn't have a history of being a sexual predator. Not saying he couldn't do it, but it's like, yo, usually the sexual predators, they can't stop. And the one-off situations, the one-offs like this, those situations scare me, because I just hope we're getting this right. Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, this is not a time to blame Nicki Minaj for any of this. This is not her story. She removed herself from the case. She was supposed to testify. She pulled back from that like a couple weeks ago. I don't blame her. I don't know if she was tipped off by somebody else who knows something that, yo, this is true, leave it alone, or she believed a testimony or something like that. That like, yo, I can't believe this is my brother even on trial for this. Like, I don't know what it was that pulled her back, but she pulled back and kind of removed herself from the case. As his bond, she put up both her homes, Nicki did. So, you know, she's showing love to her brother. But if that's my brother and he gets convicted of rape, or if that's my sister, whatever it is, can't be my brother or sister no more. Subscribe to my channel for more exclusive content like this. Talk to me about the situation, what you think. I'm out. What's going on is yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. And if you enjoyed this latest video, whether it's sports, hip-hop, or other culture-related activities, please subscribe to my channel right now. And if you want more from TALIAFERRO, you can always subscribe to the React channel for more of your latest reactions and music and sports highlights.